Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following talk.
All winter trekkers should be aware of the following simple but vital rules. Failure to observe them can result in a fatal accident. Never go hiking on any of the national park trails alone. You can easily hurt yourself and not be able to walk safely. Always let relatives and park authorities know when you will start trekking, where you are going and how long you expect to be away. Take a good map with you and be familiar with the layout of the park. You should also carry a watch so that you know how long you have been walking and when night will fall. It's also a good idea to take a mobile phone. Finally, take some extra clothing in case the weather changes, as well as plenty of snack foods. You will enjoy your hike all the more by following this good advice. See you at the park.
Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following talk. Welcome everyone to our company's new employee orientation session. First of all, I would like to congratulate you for passing a series of interview sessions to get here. I know that our hiring process is rather tough, and I can truly say that all of you have done a great job. Now, to begin our session, I would like to ask you to open the packet you received this morning. In it, you will find today's schedule. I'd like to point out that the workshop scheduled to begin after lunch at 1 o'clock will be delayed until 3 o'clock. Instead, the Vice President will be giving a talk about the history of our company at that time. Now, let's get started with the day's agenda. The first thing on our list is an introductory speech by the President of our company. Kindly put your hands together for Mr. Sam Stone, please. Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following talk.
Good morning. As you may have heard already, Mr. Johnson will be leaving Thompson Incorporated at the end of this year. He has decided to step down from his position as the general manager and spend more time with his family. Anyway, the reason you have been asked to show up today is because Mr. Johnson believes that you are the most qualified people to be his successor. However, I don't want you to automatically think that any one of you will be guaranteed of the job. There will be 3 rounds of interviews that each one of you will go through on 3 different dates. Of course, prospective candidates from outside the company will also be interviewed for the position. However, chances are that we will probably pick one of you, since our intention is to hire within the company. Anyway, good luck to you all, and may the best person win.
Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following talk.
Good morning. I would like to thank everyone for coming today in spite of your tremendously busy schedules. As you have been informed throughout the year, the company has wanted to start sending weekly newsletters to our clients for a while now. We have decided on the layout and how we are going to divide up the newsletter, but we have not yet decided on who will be responsible for handling this task. Anyway, I'd like to say that after interviewing many candidates, we have finally found the person we've been looking for. Her name is Linda Dankus. Linda has been the editor for an independent news agency for the last 10 years. She brings with her a wealth of knowledge and experience. She will officially join us next Monday as the new chief editor of our company.
Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following advertisement.
Is your old appliance giving you problems? Having trouble deciding whether to throw it out or try fixing it? Well, think no more and bring your old appliances to the Home Care Centre today. We here at the Home Care Centre will buy your old appliances and give you brand new ones at prices you won't believe. You'll get 50% off the purchase of a new appliance just by bringing in your old one. That's right, that's half the price of our original price. So, if you have an appliance that is giving you problems, come down to the Home Care Centre and you can walk home with a brand new appliance at an unbelievable price.
Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following telephone message.
Good afternoon, Phil. It's Don Daniels. I'm sorry, but I was in a meeting and couldn't answer your call earlier. I just checked your message and I understand that you would like to get together with me this week to go over the sales report for the month of June. That would be fine, but you didn't specify which day you'd like to get together. I'm okay any time this week except on Wednesday. I'll be out of the office all day that day. Anyway, could you call me back and let me know which day would be most convenient for you? I'll be leaving the office at 5 o'clock today, so call me before then. Thanks.
Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following business report.
A spokesman for the City Council announced today that a feasibility study into the Wick Point to South Ward traffic tunnel will begin next month. The study was approved in last night's council meeting by a small majority and will be undertaken by the council's engineering department. The project, if it goes ahead, will involve the construction of the longest underwater tunnel in Southeast Asia. Initial estimates by some lobby groups put the construction costs at more than $20 billion. Environmental groups have maintained a strong opposition to the tunnel due to its potential environmental effects on Wick Point. Pro-tunnel lobby groups, however, believe that it is the most environmentally friendly solution to the city's severe traffic congestion.
Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following talk.
I have called you here today to talk to you about some of the changes that will take place in our store. These changes will go into effect starting next Monday. First, we have new uniforms. You can pick up your new white shirt and blue pants as you leave work this evening. You are to have them on at all times while at work. You will also be assigned a name tag, which must be worn at all times. Next, there is the issue of shift work. There have been too many of you who change shifts with others without letting management know. This has resulted in mistakes occurring in your pay. From now on, you will not change your shift with anyone without getting written authorization from the store manager first. Lastly, your request for a salary increase has been approved. You will get a 5% raise starting next month. May I have your attention, passengers? Due to the heavy snowstorm outside, the last flight scheduled to depart for Beijing has been cancelled. The next available outbound flight to Beijing is scheduled for tomorrow morning at 8:30. Please check the time of tomorrow's flights from the monitors set up around the airport. All those passengers who need accommodation arrangements are asked to make your way to the buses that will arrive in 10 minutes to take you to your hotels. Further, if you need assistance with your bags, there are porters ready to help you by the entrances.
Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following talk. Hi, and welcome to the Pittsburgh Zoo. My name is Charlie, and I will be guiding you around this afternoon. Now, before we begin our tour, I'd like to quickly run through the schedule of the day's activities with you. In the first part of our tour, you will get a look at the brand new baby tiger that was born yesterday. Her name is Sarah, named after her caretaker, and she is the cutest thing you will ever see. We will just arrive in time for her feeding. Then you will be guided through our recently refurbished aviary to view our famous collection of exotic tropical birds. After that, we will stop for lunch at the food court. In the afternoon, you will be free to roam around the zoo on your own. Does anybody have any questions? Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following report.
A special report just in. We have several travel advisories in effect today. The snowstorm that hit our city last night is causing traffic chaos this morning. Up to 100 centimeters of snow has come down so far, and it does not look like it is going to stop anytime soon. An airport official has told reporters that all planes departing and landing have stopped. Most of the schools in the city have also closed for the day as well. It is advised that you stay indoors today, as most of the highways are jammed with cars. This has been Jim Brown. Stay tuned as we will bring you more updates in 1 hour. Now back to our scheduled program.
Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following talk.
Welcome, everyone, to this year's annual House and Home Show. We are proud to announce that this year's show will be the biggest ever held in this state. There will be 150 exhibitors displaying more than 2,000 different home products. You will find exciting, innovative, practical, artistic, and beautiful designs of products ranging from mansions built in stone to houses made with bottle openers. In the architectural section, you can find stunning models of the latest in home designs, including houses, apartments, and villas. The furniture section includes both the most modern new modular designs and a range of genuine antiques. And that's not all. We also have extensive displays of dinnerware, cookware, and lighting. So let's begin this spectacular event.
Hello, and thank you for calling Tom Stone's desk. I am currently unavailable to answer any calls because I am away on a business trip in New York to attend a business seminar from August 10th to August 13th. However, I will be checking my answering machine daily in the mornings. If this is an urgent call and you need to get in touch with me right away, please press 0 and the receptionist will handle your call. Otherwise, please leave a brief message and your phone number after the tone, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you and have a nice day. Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following announcement.
Would all musicians, actors and singers line up at the tables set up in the lobby at this time to sign up for the talent contest being held here in the Fox Theatre? After you have finished registering, please make your way into the theatre for your first tryout. The 20 chosen winners in today's tryout will be coming back here on December 1st for the second tryout, and the 10 who pass the second tryout will get a chance to compete for the big cash prizes on December 15th. The final winners of the competition will be selected by a panel of judges who are in the entertainment business. All those who participate in the finals will receive other small gifts.
Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following voicemail message. Hello, this is Barry Owens, the head manager at Elite Boutique. I'm calling in regards to the order of the specially engraved box of hats and shirts I had placed with your company on September 16th. The delivery took 2 weeks longer than the date of my request, and I would like a full refund. However, a deal can be worked out if you are willing to give me a discount. As I explained earlier, the boxes of shirts and hats I ordered were for the annual corn festival held here in our town. The event is now over, and I can't sell the items at the regular price. However, the leftover items usually get sold at half the original price, and I would be willing to keep the order if you are willing to give me a deal on them. Would you please call me today to discuss this issue further? If I don't get a call from you, I will send them back the first thing tomorrow morning. Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following announcement.
Attention staff, a reminder that a fire drill practice is scheduled for next Monday at 10 a.m. As you know, our warehouse burned down a couple of years ago, and if it weren't for these practice drills, the damage could have been much worse than it was. Therefore, we realize the importance of these drills and we'd like your full cooperation. Now, when the drill begins, you will calmly make your way to the nearest exit out of the building. As you go down the stairs, do not run. Also, do not use any elevators as all the elevators will be shut down. And lastly, do not leave any valuables on your desks as the company will not take responsibility for any loss. Thank you.
Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following telephone message. Thank you for calling the Lee residence. We apologize in advance, but we are away on vacation from January 12th until the 17th and can't answer your call. However, if you'd leave your name and phone number along with a brief message about why you are calling, we will try to call you back as soon as we can. If this call is concerning work, please call me on my cell phone. The number is 755-7722. Otherwise, please leave a message right after the beep. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following short talk.
As you can see in the graph on page 3 of the report I have given you, a slight drop in our sales during the last quarter indicates that bad weather is the main reason for the poor sales at our store. Consumers do not like to drive out to shop during snowstorms, and we've had many days like that this year. Now, in order to resolve this problem, we have decided to launch an online shopping site. Many of our competitors have turned to this line of business with success beyond expectation. Therefore, we have decided that we must also venture into this arena in order not to lag behind our competitors. For this reason, I have recently hired a webmaster. He is here today to talk to us about how we are going to build our website.
Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following excerpt from a workshop.
Hello, and welcome to our workshop today. As the salespeople of our company, you will not only need to sell our fax machines, but you must also have some knowledge of how the system works. At a customer's request sometimes, you will be in a situation where you will need to fix the machine to provide the best service to our customers. Of course, if the problem is serious, we have technicians who will make the trip. However, our experience tells us that most of our customers call us with minor problems that can be fixed in a matter of minutes. Anyway, today you will be taught how to assemble the latest model, the Z12 fax printer. You will watch a training video regarding the new machine, and then you will get a chance to assemble the machines yourself. Now, would you please open the manual you picked up on your way in and turn to page 12.
Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following talk.
The place I'm going to show you next is the one I mentioned over the phone this morning. It is a 2-story house with 4 bedrooms and a large living room on the first floor. It also has a large yard in the back of the house with a patio and a beautifully maintained garden. The house is located in a suburban residential area with a nearby park and schools. The subway station is located within walking distance, and the commute to the city's downtown area only takes about 40 minutes. However, the best thing about this house is that the owner is in a hurry to sell it off. I assure you that you won't get a price like this for a house this good anywhere.
Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following report. The economy of our nation is suffering, and the ones that are hit the hardest are the small retail store owners. The openings of large shopping centers and bulk superstores, plus the slowdown of our economy, are putting a big dent in that market. A local merchant who I spoke to earlier has commented that the daily sales in his store alone have dropped nearly 40%, and he feels his neighboring merchants are in a similar situation, if not worse. If the economy doesn't pick up soon, many of these retail shops will be forced to close their doors. This has been Joe Sachi with the Local Business Report. Now back to Jack at the news desk. Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following announcement.
Good morning, staff. I have a very important announcement to make this morning. Our president, Mr. Robert Bentley, has decided to step down from his position and retire. Mr. Bentley, who has served 25 years of his life with this company, has achieved many feats over the years, and we are all sad to see him go. However, Mr. Sean Stevenson, our marketing vice president, will be appointed to take over Mr. Bentley's position. Mr. Stevenson joined our company 5 years ago as the general manager of marketing, but quickly climbed to the director's level. We look forward to his new style of leadership and the direction he will be taking this company.
Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following recorded message.
Thank you for calling Fox Cinema. Currently, there are 2 movies showing. The first movie, Sisters, is about 2 siblings who were separated during the Korean War and only found each other after 30 years of separation. The second movie, Too Big, is about a man who through his own ambition becomes the richest man in the world. Admission is $10 for adults, $7 for students and senior citizens, and $5 for children under the age of 13.
Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following broadcast.
Welcome back, everyone. Earlier in the show, we spoke to a man who had ridden his bicycle around the country to raise money for the National Cancer Society. He told us about his 3-month journey and the hardships he endured, as well as the people he met along the way. Now we will meet with another man who will be going to Europe this summer in hopes of finally meeting his long-lost son. He's here to tell us about the amazing story of how his son was switched at birth at a hospital bed in London, and how he only learned of this fact recently, 12 years later. Let's all welcome Mr. Joe White to the show.
Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following talk.
I'd like to show my appreciation to all the staff before we begin boarding the ship. As you know, we have gathered here this evening as a result of our achievement with this year's sales campaign. I cannot say in words how much I appreciate the hard work each and every one of you put in. Now we have many great things planned for your enjoyment this evening. Once we board, you will enjoy the finest seafood cuisine prepared by one of the best chefs in this city. Then at 7 o'clock, we will enjoy some music and dancing until 11, at which time we should be back at this port. Anyway, we are here to celebrate, so let's forget all about work and have some real fun this evening.
Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following talk.
Good morning, everyone. May I have your attention for a minute? This morning we have a new employee at our company, and his name is William Chow. Mr. Chow, who comes to us from Jagar Incorporated, is here to take over John Simpson's position as the advertising manager. As you know, John has taken a leave of absence to be with his ill father in France, and we desperately need someone who can take over the project John has been working on. I'm so happy to say we found William because he comes to us with a lot of experience and will be able to fill the gap John has left.
Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following talk.
Hello and welcome, everyone. First of all, I'd like to say how much I appreciate seeing each and every one of you at our May meeting of the Leicester Society. Now, before I begin with the day's program, I'd like to remind everyone that there will be no meeting next month because of the renovation work in this building. I'm sure all of you will be impressed by the new look of the building when we convene again in July. Anyway, let's get back to today's agenda. As you know, we have invited Dr. Ellen Parker, a professor at Buffalo University, to talk to us about the changes that are occurring in our environment and what we can do to better protect it. Would everyone please give a warm welcome to Dr. Parker?
Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following talk.
Attention, everyone. It is time to present this year's award for the most active member who has done the job of letting the world know about what we all love, flowers. Now, before I read out the name of today's winner, I'd like to mention that she has successfully been able to reach out to audiences beyond our imagination. Her work as a journalist provided channels to millions of people through her daily columns in the Tribune. She is also a leading member of the Flowers Association and goes around the country several times a year to give talks about flowers to the general public. Now, would everyone give a big hand of applause for Sarah Martin?
Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following announcement.
May I have your attention, ladies and gentlemen? The heavy rainstorm we are getting at the moment doesn't seem like it's going to let up anytime soon. Therefore, this evening's baseball game between the Tigers and the Eagles is going to have to be postponed until further notice. All those in attendance today are asked to go to any of the ticket windows located at the stadium entrance to get a refund. If you wish to catch tomorrow's game between the Tigers and the Unicorns, you can get an exchange of tickets with this evening's tickets there as well. Thank you.
Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following speech.
Good morning. I'd like to first let you all know that it is my pleasure to welcome each and every one of you to Global Systems Incorporated. As you know, we have only been around for 5 years, but we have grown rapidly and now have more than 2,000 employees nationwide. Our products have gained an excellent reputation among consumers in the last few years because of their high quality. However, the real reason behind our growth is the excellent staff members we have here. Our training system is one of the best in the world. Now I am going to invite Mr. Smith onto the stage, and he is going to begin our training session by giving you some pointers about the important key points about our company policy. Would everyone please give a warm round of applause for Mr. Smith?
Hello, and welcome to the Hillside Ballroom Dancing Club's first class here at the David and Mary Thompson Collegiate High School Gymnasium. I've been informed that most of you have finished signing up for the ballet class. At this time, please proceed to the gymnasium. As you enter, you will be provided with your outfits and shoes at the door. Then make your way to the locker room located in the back of the gym to get changed. The first lesson is scheduled to begin in 15 minutes. Thank you.
Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following telephone message.
Thank you for calling Alto Lights. conveniently located at the intersection of Maple and Finch Street in Markham City. We are currently closed at this time, but we will reopen on Monday at 9 a.m. Please note that we have extended our store hours from 10 to 7 on weekdays to 9 to 8, and from 11 to 5 on Saturdays to 10 to 6 during the holiday season. So drop by and check out our wide selection of desk, floor and ceiling lamps that are priced to suit your needs.
Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following announcement.
Welcome aboard the Canadian National Rail. We have just departed from Toronto Union Station, and we will make 2 stops at Kingston and Ottawa before arriving at our final destination, Montreal. The trip is expected to take approximately 6 hours, and we should arrive at our final destination around midnight. Also, a reminder to let all passengers know that dinner will be served in our dining car in an hour at 7 o'clock. Passengers who have not already made reservations and wish to do so, please talk to the conductor at this time. For those who already had dinner, there are snacks and beverages available in the lounge car. We hope you have a pleasant trip aboard Canadian National Rail. We at National Rail always do our best to try and make each and every passenger feel comfortable. Thank you.
May I have your attention, everyone? The electronics exhibit will be closing in 15 minutes. We'd like at this time to ask all vendors to start packing your goods. Visitors to the exhibit should make your last-minute purchases at this time as well. And lastly, those who have parked your cars in the underground garage, you are to move your vehicles by 6:15. The garage door will be shut down at that time. Thank you, and we hope everyone had a great time today.
Angela, this is Dave. I'm sorry to bother you at home, but I have to talk to you about something. Anyway, I went by your office this afternoon, but you were with a client. I wanted to let you know that Kevin is not feeling well and probably won't be attending the Monday morning meeting. Also, Joe will be taking his vacation next week, so he won't be attending the meeting as well. Could you call me back and let me know if the meeting is still going to be held on Monday? I think it would be a better idea to postpone the meeting to the week after next. I'm at home right now, so let me know what you think is best. Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following report.
Thank you, Ron, for the local traffic situation around the city. Now for the weather update. The beautiful sunshine we are enjoying at the moment is expected to come to an end by this afternoon. It looks like heavy rain with possible thunderstorms is headed our way from the northwest. Listeners should pack an umbrella as you leave for work this morning. The weather for this weekend seems a bit brighter with sunshine returning and temperatures in the upper teens. This has been Jeff Willis with the weather update. We will be right back with local business news right after this commercial break.
Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following announcement.
May I have your attention, shoppers? We here at Vicswear will be having a sale on all children's wear starting this Friday and lasting until Sunday. All items in the store will be on sale, with some items up to 50% off the regular price. And if you are one of the first 50 customers in store on Saturday or Sunday, you will receive 2 free tickets to see the famous children's play Pinocchio at the Dragon Theatre. So, if you are thinking of buying clothes for your children as they head back to school, don't miss out on this sale of the century and come down to Vicswear this weekend.
Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following instruction.
In order to renew your license, you have to pick up a form at the counter by the door and fill it out. Please do not leave any lines blank, as this will slow down the process. If you wish to get help with the form, come back here and I will assist you. After you are done, line up behind windows 2 through 5 to have your photo taken and receive an eye test. Don't forget that there is a fee of $50 for renewing your license as well. Then take a seat in the waiting area. When your new license is ready, your name will be called. You can pick it up at Windows 7. Do you understand the process now?
Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following announcement.
I'd like to explain our new company policy regarding the security of our offices. As you may have heard, we've had several break-ins this year, and last week our main vault was robbed. Luckily, there was not much cash in it, but we've decided that it is time to do something about it. Now, for this reason, we have decided to tighten up our security here by having 2 guards patrolling 24 hours a day. Also, all employees here will be assigned a new electronic card, and only with this card you will be given access to the office building. Please make sure to have it with you at all times. If for any reason you forget the card at home, you can get a temporary card from the security office on the 1st floor. However, do not make a habit of doing this. Also, if you lose your card, report it to the security office immediately. Thank you for calling the Tanner Warehouse. We're terribly sorry, but all of our operators are currently busy with calls at this time. However, if you know the extension number of the person you wish to speak to, please press it at this time. If you are calling to inquire about a delivery, please press 1 now. If you'd like an update of your account balance, please press 2 now. If you'd like to listen to the day's special rates, please press 3 now. If you wish to talk to an operator, please wait on the line and someone will be with you very shortly. The estimated waiting time is about 5 minutes.
Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following report.
In sports news today, the owner of the city's baseball team told reporters that next year's ticket prices will be increased by 10%. He explained that the main reason for the hike is the rising salaries of the players, which have been on the rise in the last few years. He further explained that the team is having a hard time meeting the payrolls of the players, and their only choice besides trading away the top players is to hike up the seating prices. This price hike is bad news for the fans, but as always, the fans will continue to support their team. Now we go to the streets of Chicago to talk to some people about the latest news. Good evening. All of you graduating today must be very excited and nervous about your future. As a practicing physician who graduated from this university 10 years ago, I want to say that your chosen profession will be rewarding, both ethically and financially. What I am trying to say is, you will be helping many people in need, while also earning a good deal of money. However, you have to remember that the work you will be performing will be very stressful and require a great amount of patience and inner strength.
Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following telephone message. Hi, Sarah, this is James. I'm sorry to be calling you at home this late, but I couldn't catch you at the office because I was in a meeting all day. Anyway, the reason for my call is to let you know that our meeting with the head office people has been postponed to next Monday. Apparently, the accounting manager has a personal emergency he has to attend to and can't make it tomorrow. I hope this doesn't inconvenience you in any way. If you have any questions, please call me at home. Thanks, and I'll see you at the office tomorrow. Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following weather report.
The weather looks great this morning with clear sunny skies and temperatures in the mid-20s in most parts of the city. However, clouds are heading our way from the northeast, and by this afternoon we should be getting some rain showers. If any of you listeners are planning to go outside today, don't forget to take an umbrella with you. The forecast for next week looks similar with temperatures in the low 20s and a chance of rain. This has been Joanna Newman with the day's weather. I'll be back in 1 hour at 10 o'clock with more weather updates. Thank you for tuning in. We'll now get back to our regular programming.
Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following talk.
Hello, everyone. I'd like to first of all express my gratitude for allowing me to speak at your annual seminar every year. It has already been 5 years since I first set foot in this company. I can still remember the first time I stood here, and I have to say the company has grown at least twofold since then. At the time, the company's growth was anticipated, but the speed at which it has expanded takes me by surprise a little. Anyway, I am really happy to have contributed at least a little with my knowledge and experience in sales. Now, let me begin the day's talk with a brief history about how the first salesman was born.
Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following report.
The road conditions around the city this morning aren't looking any different than any other morning, with the regular tie-ups and a minor accident to report in the Bay Area. A two-vehicle collision on the intersection of Mills Road and Jackson Avenue is being cleared up, and traffic should resume to its normal condition very shortly. Also, the construction on Peace Bridge has its 5 lanes reduced down to 2 lanes. Those who are planning to travel across the bay are advised to use the Ambassador Bridge instead. This has been Rob Stewart with the day's traffic report.
Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following voicemail. Thank you for calling the voicemail of Stan Johnson of the McMillan dealership. I'm currently showing a vehicle to a customer and can't answer your call. However, if you'd leave me the details of your call and a number to contact, I will get back to you as soon as I can. If this is a call about the compact sedan you saw in today's advertisement in the paper, I'd like to mention that the sale price will only last until tomorrow. The sedan is a hot item and is going fast, so don't delay. If this is an urgent call, please press 0 and talk to the receptionist. She will page me right away. Thank you and have a nice day. Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following advertisement.
Brand new from Captain C's world-famous frozen dishes, an extra-large meal for those who like a truly hearty meal. To prepare the meal, simply open the package and heat for 5 minutes. This new meal comes in 4 different varieties: chicken, turkey, pork, and beef. And for a limited time, if you purchase 1 extra-large frozen dinner, you will receive another one at no cost. So, if you are a hearty eater, start packing up your freezer with the world's best frozen dinners today. This special offer will only last until the 30th of this month. Captain C's frozen dinners are available at your local supermarket.
Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following report.
Now to the entertainment news. Beginning this week, Lady Day will be celebrating its 10th anniversary at the Imperial Six Theatre. This classic musical has touched the hearts of thousands with its moving story about an orphan boy who grows up to be the wealthiest businessman in the city. The show's success is due mainly to the writer of the musical. However, the always modest John Sanders tells others the real reason for the show's success is the brilliant performance of the actors who bring his story to life. Perhaps the show's real success is a pleasant mixture of both great writing and skilled acting. To celebrate the anniversary of the show, all ticket prices will be 30% off this week. If you have not yet seen the show, this is the perfect time to check it out.
Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following voicemail message.
Jackie, this is Michael Shire from Singapore. I have some bad news about the washing machines you ordered. Unfortunately, they won't be arriving next Saturday as specified on the purchase order. Instead, it will take another 5 days at least to reach you. I'm really sorry about this, but the electrical power was cut by a bolt of lightning and our production line was damaged. It has taken us days to get everything back in order, and we were able to resume work only now. Anyway, I hope you get this message, and if you have any concerns, please call me right away. I'll be in the office until 5 o'clock.
Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following advertisement.
Tired of doing the same thing every weekend? Then how about a night of magic at the Houdini house? For some great fun for you and your family. For this week only, you will get to witness the great magic of Larry Hennington just by coming down to the Houdini house. The tickets are limited, so act now. The show will start each day at 7 p.m. from next Monday and end in a breathtaking finale on Sunday night. So, if you are looking for something to do, check out the Houdini house next week.
Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following instructions.
A reminder to all the assembly line workers. From tomorrow, you will be assigned to a new position along the assembly line. Please check your name on the list we will be posting tomorrow morning to see where you will be working. After you have done so, please make your way into the foreman's room to get the proper protective gear you will need to work in the area you have been assigned to. We, the management, have decided to make the change every 6 months so that you will be exposed to different parts of the work needed along our assembly line.
Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following talk.
One last thing I want to mention before we end today's meeting is to let you know that we will be having a party to celebrate the launch of our latest line of cosmetics. Everyone is invited, and those who are planning to attend are asked to get in touch with Wendy by the end of today. Also, do let her know if you will be bringing your spouse to the party, because we need to let the catering service know how many people will be attending. The party will take place in the ground floor reception hall at the Prince Hotel this Friday at 6 p.m. If anyone needs directions, take a look at our website this afternoon, as I'll post the map before lunch today. I do hope all of you will be able to make it.
Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following instructions.
You have a full day today, Mr. Lee. At 9:30, you are to attend a meeting with the senior managers in the conference room on the 3rd floor. Then at noon, a luncheon meeting with your accountant at your favorite sushi restaurant has been arranged. In the afternoon, you are expected to make an appearance at our new staff orientation seminar, which is being held at the Hillside Hotel near the airport. Immediately after that, you have to leave for the airport to catch a flight to New York. I have booked a business class ticket for you and the Vice President. He is going to meet you there.
Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following announcement.
Before we begin our weekly meeting this morning, the Building Maintenance Department has asked me to make an announcement regarding a paint job that will take place in the first-floor lobby next Monday. When you arrive at work on Monday, please enter through the back door, as you will not be able to use the front doors. The painting schedule for the rest of the building will be posted on the bulletin board later this afternoon. I'd like to apologize for this inconvenience, but we are trying to make our workplace look better. Anyway, let's get back to our day's agenda and start the day's meeting by first going over our sales chart for this week.
Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following announcement.
May I have your attention, please? Due to unforeseen circumstances, this morning's speech by our CEO, Mr. Frank Harris, will be cancelled. We apologise for this inconvenience, but Mr. Harris, who went to Paris on a business trip with the general manager, could not catch his flight back last night. His flight was cancelled due to a heavy snowstorm there. However, don't worry, because we have something else planned for you this morning. Mr. Scott Owens, our Vice President, will fill in for Mr. Harris. He will come on stage in a moment to talk about our sales projection for the next year. Would everyone please give a warm round of applause for Mr. Owens?
Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following recorded message.
Hi, Mr. Tanaka. This is Jason Price here. I just received a call from my travel agent, and he has informed me that a flight to Tokyo has been booked for tomorrow morning. This is good news because this means that I can now attend the meeting scheduled for the 4th of May in Tokyo. I was wondering if you could do me a favor. I was hoping you could reserve a room for me at the Yoshimi Hotel, since it is very close to your office. I would appreciate it if you could take care of that for me. Thank you, and please call me back after you've dealt with the arrangements.
Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following report. Hello everyone, this is Arthur Chang with the Morning Traffic Report here on FM 104. The road conditions in most parts of the city look good except for a minor accident to report on Highway 401 westbound near the Mayfield Street exit ramp. A collision involving two vehicles is being cleared now, and the police have told us that the traffic should be back to normal within the next few minutes. I'll be back in half an hour with another traffic report here at FM 104. Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following telephone message.
Hi, Mr. Lee. This is Sam Jackson of Harris Financial Services. I am calling in regard to the resume you sent to our company recently. First of all, I would like to thank you for the interest you have shown in the sales manager's position. However, I regret to tell you that the position has been filled. Anyway, the real reason for my call is that we have another opening for a computer programming position. I can see in your resume that you studied computer programming in university and had some experience in that field before moving on to sales. If this position is of any interest to you, please call me at my office during regular business hours to set up an interview. Thank you.
Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following talk.
I have asked you to gather today to give you the great news that our team has won this year's sales campaign. As your manager, I cannot help but be excited about this. I just want to say that I am very proud of each and every one of you. You guys really did a wonderful job. Anyway, to celebrate this great occasion, I'm going to treat everyone to a nice dinner at Sophie's restaurant this Friday. We will have dinner, drinks, and talk about everything that happened during this campaign. Also, I will be presenting a cash prize to our team's top salesperson there.
Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following announcement. Kingston City's World at Your Feet Multicultural Festival begins this Saturday at 9 a.m. The opening ceremony will be held at Smith Street, which will be blocked off to traffic at either end. Ethnic food stalls will be set up on both sides of Smith Street. Enjoy the smells and tastes of China, Vietnam, India, Pakistan, Mexico, Argentina, Turkey, Italy, and Greece. Stages will also be set up at each end of Smith Street for musical performances. Representatives of 8 community groups, including Australia and Ireland, will provide musical ensembles and folk dancing instructors. So come on down to Smith Street as the sun sets on Saturday and Sunday and enjoy all the fun. Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following business report.
Triple J radio station is proud to announce its first Young Songwriters competition, which it will sponsor in association with the Arts Council. Songwriters must submit 2 songs on a CD or as a sound file. Selected performers will then perform the 2 songs, which will be recorded at a local branch of your nearest Triple J radio station. 1 contestant will be selected from each state and be flown to Los Angeles, all expenses paid, to compete in the national competition. This is a wonderful opportunity for all aspiring songwriters. All contestants must be under the age of 21 as of June 31st. Contestants must not be professional musicians or be under contract to any recording company. Drop in to your local Triple J studio today and fill out an entry form.
Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following speech.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the company's 5th annual marketing convention. My name is Brenda Taylor, and I am this year's convener. I'd particularly like to welcome our overseas and interstate visitors. I hope you had a pleasant flight and managed to catch up on your sleep last night. This is the 5th annual convention, and I have been present at 3 of those conventions. I can say that they have provided me with wonderful memories, and even more importantly, invaluable information about current trends in marketing. As I see it, the importance of keeping up with the latest trends is the key to our survival. So, on that note, let me introduce our keynote speaker, William Irons, who will speak to us about the current trends in our business.
Hello, and thank you for calling the desk of Larry Patterson at Jagar Industries. This message was last updated at 11 a.m. on Tuesday, May 5th. I have been unable to make it to the office this week because of a matter that I have to take care of at the warehouse. However, I am checking my messages every hour, so please leave a message and I will get back to you as soon as I can. If this is an urgent matter, please talk to the receptionist by pressing 0 on your phone. Leave the details with her and she will contact me right away. Thank you and have a nice day.
Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following message. Hi, Dave. This is John calling. I'm sorry to bother you at home so early in the morning, but I have an emergency situation here at the restaurant. Rita, our cook, is sick and won't be able to come to work this morning. Susie also called and said she can't wait on tables today. She apparently has caught a bad cold. Anyway, I think I can handle the morning rush until 7 a.m., but after that, I'm really going to be short-handed here. Could you please call me and let me know if you can come into work today? Thanks. Please call me as soon as you can. Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following talk.
Thank you for coming to today's gathering. In a minute, we will be announcing the name of the winner of our automotive design. As you know, we had a designer from 30 different companies around the world each submit a design proposal. I have to tell you that we received some excellent designs, and it was very difficult to choose a winner. However, The winning design caught our attention with its detailed and innovative concept. I'm happy to say that the design is going to put us one step ahead of our competitors. Now, let's all take a look to our left where Leslie is standing. She is going to unveil the design after the winning designer comes onto the stage. Hi, Sophie. This is Jen from the Human Resources Department. I was wondering if you would be interested in having dinner around 6 o'clock tonight. Mary from the Marketing Department and Tina from the Accounting Department want to get together because it's Mary's first anniversary here. We are planning on having dinner at George's and maybe catch a show at the mall. If you are interested, let me know soon, okay? By the way, I drove to work today, and if you'd like a lift to the restaurant, you are welcome to come with me. Call me. Bye.
I've called you all here because I have just received some great news about one of our dancers. Our leading ballerina, Julie Myers, has just been selected by the Canadian National Ballet for a position there. This is great because the Canadian National Ballet is one of the places Julie really wanted to go to. On the other hand, we will all be very sad to lose her, and I don't know how we are going to replace her. Anyway, let's all give her our support and let her know how proud we are of the great news. Now, to celebrate this event, we will be attending a special dinner this evening at La Taverna restaurant. I'll see you all there tonight.
Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following telephone message. Hello, this is Brian at Nippon Motors. Ms. Brown, you purchased a new sedan from us in January, and it's time now for its first service and safety check. It is our policy here at Nippon Motors to service all new vehicles after 3 months to check and see that everything is in order. This will take only 1 hour, and it is also a warranty requirement. What I am trying to say is that if you don't bring your car in, then your 24-month warranty will no longer be valid. This may be a bit of a hassle since your car is running very nicely. However, I strongly suggest that you take the time to come in for the checkup. Anyway, please call us at 755-5772 to make an appointment. Thank you and have a good day. Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following announcement.
Welcome to the Middle Park Primary School Open Night. I'm Jack White, President of the Parent-Teacher Association. This evening you will all have a chance to get to know all the teachers, other parents and your representatives in the Parent-Teacher Association. There are some snacks and drinks at the back of the room, so please help yourself as you mingle. At 8 o'clock you will get a tour of the classrooms where your children spend most of the day. During the tour, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask the teacher. Thank you, and we hope you have a wonderful evening.
Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following announcement.
May I have your attention, passengers? Bus number 16 heading for Central Station is now boarding. Please make your way to Gate 15 at this time. Also, as a reminder, construction of some broken water pipes on Pape Street is still ongoing, and bus number 16 is going to have to bypass College Station. If your destination is College Station, you should get off at University Street and walk 2 blocks north. If you do not wish to walk, get off at Shaw Street and take bus number 23, which will take you right to College Station. Thank you, and we apologize for any inconvenience.
Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following advertisement. Hi there, this is John Brenner, gold medalist at this year's Olympics. I became the world's fastest skier by putting in a lot of time on the slopes. Those long hours in the cold helped my skiing ability, but left my skin dry and rough, until I found Nature Bee. With Nature Bee, I don't have to worry about my skin anymore, because the all-natural ingredients in Nature Bee do wonders for it. And for the time being, you can get a free sample by just calling this toll-free number, 1-800-999-9898. Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following talk.
I have asked you all to gather here on this Monday morning to remind you that this week is the last week of our spring sales campaign. First, I want to let you all know that you have done a tremendous job so far. As you know, we are in a tie with Derek's team for first place, and I would like very much to win it this year. I don't have to remind you that the prize for the first-place team is a trip to the Bahamas, with all expenses paid by the company. Now let's go out there and do our best. I'd like to be lying on the beach this time next month, wouldn't you?
Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following announcement.
Attention everyone! The library will be closing in 15 minutes and we ask everyone to get ready to leave the building. For those who want to check out books, please make your way to the checkout counter at this time. Also, we ask that you return all newspapers and magazines to the reference department. Please do not leave them on the tables. And lastly, a reminder that tomorrow is a national holiday and we will be closed. However, we will reopen Wednesday at 9 o'clock.
Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following voicemail message.
Hi, this is Julia Lee from the University Research Centre with a message for Ms. Kelly Miller. I'm calling in regards to the interview you had this morning, and I'd like to tell you the good news that you have been chosen among the 400 applicants we had interviewed over the week. Now, as one of the newest members of our company, we'd like you to attend the new employee orientation at our head office in New York next week. As I told you during the interview, it is mandatory for you to attend. We'd like you to come into the office tomorrow to get the details of your trip. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call me at 755-0909. I will be in the office until 5 today.
Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following news report.
The telecommunications industry's two largest names, T-Solutions and Wireless Telecom, have been trying to close a deal that is rumored to be the biggest in the industry's history. A spokesperson of T-Solutions told reporters that they have been looking at a possible joint project with Wireless, and they are very close to signing a contract. If this deal becomes finalized, they will be hiring more than 3,000 employees right here in our city, including building a factory in Lansing. Mr. Stone did not reveal the details at today's press conference, but hinted that he will most likely have an official statement to make early next week. This is something everyone in our city can look forward to. This has been Susan Stevens reporting for CHCH Radio.
Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following talk.
Welcome to Sophie's Place. My name is Paul Rogers and I will be serving you this evening. Now, if I may, I'd like to recommend our chef's special on the menu. The roast beef and pork ribs are excellent and reasonably priced. They both come with a potato and steamed vegetables. The roast beef dinner is priced at $9.99 and the ribs are priced at $12.99. However, if you are not a meat lover, you might want to try the vegetable fried rice. That's priced at $7.99 and is also very tasty.
Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following report.
A recent study conducted by the mobile phone industry indicates that there are over 20 million unwanted used cell phones in circulation in this nation. This is bad news because it is becoming hazardous to our environment and is also causing some serious landfill problems. However, a small local firm, 15 Minute Recycle, has been able to turn this problem into a lucrative business. This company collects these unwanted phones and fixes them up. Then they export them out to 35 other developing markets around the world.
Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following announcement. I'd like to welcome all staff members and their families to our 10th annual company picnic here at Lakeville Park. As you know, this picnic is held every year so that staff members in different departments have a chance to get to know each other in a non-working environment. It's not easy to get to know those who don't work directly with you, even though we work in the same building. Anyway, to get back to the day's event, I would like everyone to pick up a name tag at Area C if you have not already done so. It is important that all of you wear a name tag. Now, the first event of the day is a friendly volleyball game between the sales team and the personnel team right after this announcement. Let's all give them a big cheer and have some fun. Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following short talk.
I'd like to thank each and every journalist and columnist for taking the time out of your busy schedule to be here this evening. The movie you have been invited to watch will begin in a few minutes. It is a movie based on the best-selling novel, Mystery. As you know, the movie was directed by the famous director, John Saatchi, and it will be released in movie theatres all across the nation next month. The talk of the town is that this movie will be the hit film of this summer. Anyway, as the guests of this special preview, we'd like you to sit back and enjoy yourselves. Following the movie, the stars will make an appearance and you will get a chance to meet them and ask questions at that time. Thank you and enjoy the show.
Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following advertisement. Come down to Mark's Bargain House this weekend and find great prices in refrigerators, televisions, computers, and just about every home appliance you will ever need. At Mark's, we have products of every brand at the cheapest price you can find anywhere. And for the time being, we will give away a brand new rechargeable battery set of all sizes to each and every customer just for shopping at Mark's Bargain House. So, if you are looking for an appliance at bargain prices, check out any of our 12 stores in the city and talk to any of our experienced staff. They will help you find the right product. We're open daily from 10 until 10, except on Sundays when we close at 8. Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following excerpt from a talk.
In a meeting with other managers yesterday, we came to the conclusion that we must increase our sales this year. It is known that a strong sales staff is the force behind any successful company. What good is a great product if the salespeople do not roll up their sleeves and sell the product? For that reason, we have decided to do something to help you get the sales you want. From now, you will be going to the head office for a week at the beginning of every quarter to get the proper training you need to improve your sales techniques. We will be inviting the top salespeople from our company to help you with the little skills that will make the difference. We are hoping that by December of this year we will be able to reach the goal we have set for ourselves.
Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following talk.
Good morning and welcome to our monthly breakfast meeting. I know many of you have difficulty getting up that extra bit early, but in my view, this is a really worthwhile exercise. And I'm sure you'll agree that the quality of the coffee and food on offer makes up for the inconvenience of getting up early. I want to start today with a very pleasing news item. One of our engineers, Michael Kleinsfeld, has won an award for innovation in the field of computer security system design. This is very exciting. Michael will be featured in an article in Computer Magazine next month, and of course will gain valuable publicity. Michael will be addressing our meeting a little later. Now, does anyone have any business they would like to add to the agenda?
Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following message.
Hello, this is a message for Nancy Brown. Ms. Brown, this is Shelley Williams of Balcombe South Financing. I'm calling to let you know that I have been working to process your loan application, and I realized that I have not yet received a couple of documents I had asked for earlier this week. It is very important that I get those documents by the end of today. My boss will be taking his vacation starting next week, and if I don't get those documents on his desk before the end of tomorrow, your application will not be looked at for at least 2 weeks. Therefore, would you please call me back at my office as soon as you get this message? I will be here until 5 today. Thank you.
Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following talk.
I'm glad to see that everyone is present today. The reason why I have called you here today is to introduce our new International Relations Manager, Jason Hege. Mr. Hege had worked for Islington Incorporated for 4 years before moving into Harrison Limited for 6 years. Mr. Hege brings with him 10 years of experience in international business and fills the gap that we so desperately need in building relationships with other foreign corporations. During his tenure at his last 2 companies, Mr. Hege had lived in Europe, North America and Asia and is fluent in 5 languages. This, of course, is going to be a great asset in our goal to reach into the other parts of the world. Now, would everyone please make Mr. Ege feel at home here and welcome him to our company?
Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following news report. The ongoing talks between labor and management at the nation's largest automobile company finally came to an end yesterday, with an agreement after 2 months of failed negotiations. The 10-hour talks last night resulted in a positive outcome for both parties involved. The company spokesperson said that they will make an official statement later today, but the rumor is that the labor union was guaranteed a 10% wage hike with increased security measures at the factory. This, according to an insider, is exactly what the union was after, and it seems like the wait was worth their while. The 1,000 assembly line workers who walked out on their jobs will be back at work tomorrow. This has been Jack London with the day's report. Now back to you, Tom. Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following talk.
Good morning and welcome to the 5th career day here at Empire Hall. I can see that most of you in attendance are fourth-year university students who are eager to talk to company representatives here today. I'm happy to let you know that there are over 200 companies who have set up booths to help you with your career choices. Simply walk up to the booth you are interested in and speak to the person standing behind the table to get the information you need for the job you want to apply to. And if you need help smoothing out your resume and cover letter, a special workshop at 10 this morning will teach you how to catch the attention of the job recruiters.
Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following announcement.
May I have your attention for a minute? This is an announcement to let you know that the following changes will be made in today's conference schedule. The opening speech scheduled to be given by Mr. Wagner will be postponed until after lunch at 1 o'clock. Mr. Wagner, who is coming in from London, has been delayed due to heavy fog at Heathrow Airport. I just received news that he is expected to arrive around lunchtime. Therefore, the 1 o'clock speech by Julie Munich will be pushed up to 10 o'clock. Also, those of you who have signed up for the 3 o'clock workshop are to go to the front entrance to pick up a packet for your workshop. Thank you, and have a great day.
Hi, this is a message for Ms. Helen Kim. Ms. Kim, this is your dentist's office calling to remind you about your appointment with Dr. White on Thursday at 11 a.m. I can see in my appointment book that you are scheduled for a cleaning that day. Anyway, I'd like to remind you at this time that you need to arrive at least 10 minutes early to fill out some information. If by any chance you cannot make it to your appointment, please let us know at least 2 hours before your appointment. Have a nice day, and we will see you this Thursday.
Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following advertisement.
If you are tired of spending your weekend lying around on your couch, why don't you consider booking a room with us? At Travel Lodge Inn, we have the perfect getaway package for people just like yourselves at a price you can afford. For a mere $200, you can dip your feet in our Olympic-sized pool, relax in our whirlpool, and get a good workout in our gym. That's right, for $200 you can spend the entire weekend in paradise. And at night you can stroll along the boardwalk, camp by the bonfire, and enjoy some fine dining at our restaurant. So, book now. This special offer is only available for this weekend.
Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following announcement.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's performance. This evening we are proud to present the world-renowned pianist, Miss Paula Jennings, in her last performance of the year. Ms. Jennings has spent most of the year performing around the world, choosing her hometown for her last performance. Tonight, she will be accompanied by the Philadelphia Orchestra. The curtain is expected to rise at exactly 7 p.m., and the show will last until 10 p.m., with a 15-minute intermission at 8:25. Immediately following the show, you will get a chance to meet Ms. Jennings, to take pictures, and to get her autograph. Thank you and have a great evening.
Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following talk.
Welcome to Danae Cosmetics Annual Ball. I'm very happy to see that everyone here is having a good time, so I won't make this too long. This year we are celebrating a fabulous growth in market share. Not only have we had a dramatic surge in sales, but the prestige of our brand has also grown. In the new year, we hope to capitalize on this growth by opening a chain of boutiques in many major European capitals. These stores will only carry Dene brand items. If these stores prove to be successful, we are thinking of expanding into other parts of the world within the next 5 years. Anyway, our future looks bright, and I cannot tell you how much your great effort has made this all possible. So thank you all for your excellent work, and let's keep it up.
Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following talk.
Welcome to our third annual management training session. At the end of each year, we invite managers from different locations all over the state to spend the weekend together. The purpose of these sessions is to go over our company vision and mission statements, and to talk about next year's goals and objectives. And of course, it also offers a great opportunity for you to meet other managers from different regions to exchange ideas, concerns, and solutions to problems we may have. This is a time to gain valuable contacts and build strong peer relationships. Now, let's get started by giving a warm hand of applause to the president of our company.
Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following business report.
The Consumer Price Index shows that consumer spending and consumer purchasing power has decreased for the last 6 months and has steadily decreased for the last 2 years. However, leading economists believe the bottom is leveling out, and in the next year or two the economy should start picking up again. For this reason, the president has been criticized as of late for not taking strong enough measures to stimulate the economy. Nonetheless, with fuel prices at its highest levels ever, and the dollar losing its strength against the euro and other international currencies, there aren't enough measures for the president to take at the moment to stimulate the economy into a healthy state.
Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following announcement. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for making it to tonight's concert. I'd like to mention that your children have worked very hard for the last few weeks preparing for this evening. Now, before we get started with their song and dance, there are a couple of announcements I'd like to make. First, if you are carrying a cell phone, please turn it off. Second, please refrain from cheering during the play, since any noises will distract the children from their performance. Lastly, there is a vehicle that is parked out in front next to a fire hydrant. Would the owner of the vehicle with the license plate AER 323 please remove it at this time? Thank you, and I hope you will all have a wonderful time this evening. Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following radio advertisement.
Are you looking for an exotic place to go on your next vacation? Then tune in every Thursday at 8 to World at Large with your host, Mindy Wong. Each week, Mindy will take you to places that are not yet overrun with tourists. She will provide you with information about the cost of the trip, including details on airfare, accommodation, food, and the activities that are available in the area. Also, she will talk to the locals to give you insight into the area you will be visiting. So tune in to World at Large every Thursday night here at 90.5 FM.
Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following report.
The Mayor of Canyon made a visit to the opening of our 10th Food Festival today. Every year, traditional food from all around the world is displayed, and I'd like to add that over 50 different countries are participating this year. The Food Festival has been built on traditions from immigrants who come to our country from all over the world. This year, we are particularly pleased to see the entrance of new participants from the former Union of Soviet Socialist Republics of Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan. Mayor Davis sat with our citizens to enjoy the delicious food they have prepared. Now, here is Lester with the mayor of our city.
Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following voicemail message. This is a message for Mr. Dave Thomas. Hello, my name is John Michaels, and I'm with the Law Department at Trinity University. I'm calling because we received an application from a Terrence Jones for admission to our law school. He had stated in his application that he worked for you as a paralegal. We were wondering if you could confirm this fact. If so, could you provide us with a statement on his performance, his character, and his relations with his coworkers? We at Trinity Law are not just looking for strong academic achievers, but people who we believe would make great contributions to the profession. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to your response. My number is 777-9000.
This is Judy Costas with a few words about our sponsor of the show. Today, our featured sponsor is Scissors Hair Salon. Listen carefully because this is an offer you don't want to miss. For today only, Scissors Hair Salon, located on 1505 John Street in Scarborough, is offering a free haircut to all of our listeners. Yes, a free haircut to anyone who is lucky enough to be listening to our show. Just go down to the Scissors Hair Salon at Fairview Shopping Mall between 12 to 6 today and get a free haircut from their friendly and talented staff. This offer ends at 6 today, so if you are in need of a haircut, come down and check out the place.
Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following speech.
Good afternoon and welcome to Thompson Park. As you all know, this picnic was put together today in celebration of our great victory in the Equinox Cup. I hope you have all enjoyed your food and this beautiful location here in the Lansville Park. For the first time in 50 years, Brighton Sailing Club has not only made it into the finals, but won the Equinox Cup in brilliant fashion. Everyone has done a tremendous job, in particular our wonderful captain John Sanders, whose courage, skill and dedication has made all this possible. Now, let's all raise our glasses and toast to our victory.